Well, today's mission's going to be interesting. Okay, so I've got an appointment, or two appointments, up in London at the hospital there. And today we are going to attempt to do it because of the traffic, the parking, which is awful up in London, being Christmas week as well, not a chance. So we're going to do it on the train, and then obviously either a bus or a tube, whichever we get suggested. I spoke with South West Trains this morning because there's a thing called South West Trains Assist for disabled people. Now they like you, if they know you're going to go, to give them as much notice as you can. Now they prefer 24 hours notice, but they will also accept on the morning that you want to go. That way then they can have a ramp ready for you to get onto the train and off of the train without causing any problems. So already done the call, have got a time provisionally booked. Obviously that's very much going to depend on parking, because in the town there is no parking at the station. Well, there is, but it's really exorbitant, so therefore we're going to try and find somewhere else to park and then obviously go onto the train. It's an interesting one because neither of us have done this particular journey to Bolsover Street, so therefore it's going to be interesting to see whether or not it runs without a hitch, whether or not it's okay getting on and off, because I'm sure there are hundreds of you out there that have had problems where you've either booked it or you haven't booked it and suddenly there's no ramp at the other end, or there's not a ramp to begin with. Anybody in a wheelchair or who's needed assistance will know this. But I'm hoping, because we've done it the right way and we've booked it in advance, that everything will run like clockwork. So, follow me and, if I can turn it round, follow Andy.
Follow me because I'm driving.
And we will see how it goes.
We're at Guildford Station now.
After the epic rush up the road.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're parked a bit further away.
We've got the 19 minutes past 11 train to catch.
Right, so we've arrived. Andy, you're not filming it. Hi there. We've got a travel assist booked for 11:19, if that's okay. Going to Waterloo. What platform do I need, darling? Thank you so much. That's lovely. Right, and off we go. Oh my lord. Okay, well they told us we're coming. Right, so I'm gonna have to speed ahead now. Okay. Can I just whiz past you guys? Thank you so much. So sorry, thank you. Excuse me, thank you so much. Time to get the ramp now. This is where we're getting on. Want to film, that's fine. Yeah, I'm coming. Thank you so much, my love. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just going to park. If I go this side, thank you very much. That's lovely. Okay, so we've just arrived, obviously, on the train in the nick of time. We're 11:19, heading for Waterloo. Our first stop. Next one, the tube. Watch this space.
Next station stop on this service will be Woking.
From Guildford, yeah, from Guildford, yeah. Thank you, sweetie. See you later, will do. Yeah, no, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's tuck that away. Right, okay, did you film me getting off? Okay, so now we're at Waterloo. Now we find somewhere to grab refreshments and hit the tube. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Andy, come around. Excuse me, young man. Did you enjoy your travel on the train? Here, look. Did you enjoy your travel on the train? And where are you off to today? I know, it's okay. Great Ormond Street, bless him. So there's another wheelchair traveller happy that he reached his destination. Carry on to watch us for the next bit.
We're going to the disabled toilets now.
Okay, to the room to get in.
Just spin it around.
Okay, so we showed you it was a really accessible toilet, but unfortunately, as I just discovered, because I can transfer by coming upright and then having to turn, I can't transfer with my arms, I'm not strong enough. The sink, as you can see, is right next door to the toilet, and sadly, when you look down, the floor, you probably can't see it from this angle, but the floor is soaking wet. Now, whilst obviously we do need sinks to wash our hands, I don't think they need to be right on top of the toilet. And also, I feel, and I don't know about anybody else, that these tiny sinks, the water just splashes out and over. That floor is incredibly slippery. So if you were on crutches or sticks, you'd definitely slip trying to get back off the loo again. So, train stations. Pop sinks in the disabled washroom and toilet, but do us a favour, move it back a bit and make it bigger so the water stays in the sink and doesn't splash all over the floor. That's it, rant over, speak to you later.
This is a change of plan now. We are not going to buy tube.
At this point his mic cut out, basically trying to tell you that we had to change our plans because there wasn't a lift at the tube station we were heading for, so we have to go by bus instead. So he's busy telling you everything, but of course you can't hear him. No, you have to shop the hill. And where are we heading towards, Andy? Because? No. According to Google, Regent's Park has a lift. Sadly, Google is wrong. Regent's Park Tube Station doesn't have a lift. So the nearest one would be Bond Street. And Andy said, no, we can do this by bus. We can do a bus up to Euston and then walk back the 5 minutes or so back to where we need to be. So that's what we're doing. So we're heading for bus travel now. On the, I'll have a look in a minute. Let me have a look and see. No, that's the Tottenham Court one. The one I need's up the top. So, hang on, which one says to Euston? 6. Let me go around the other side and I can see what I'm looking at. Aldwych, Russell, Euston. Okay, so we are going to be getting, what time is it now, Andy? Yeah, I know, what time is it now? Okay, so 12:30. So when you look up there, Monday to Friday, it's going to be every 7 to 10 minutes. So there should be one due any moment now, and we're going on bus number 1 because we're heading out to Euston Station, which is listed up there as a stop. And this bus number 68 also heads towards Euston. Yeah, so we want 68. Okay? That's providing they can fit us on. Ryan's got room. Yes, he has. Yeah, I will have in a minute. Right. Andy, do you want to go down there and show our ticket? Darling, can you go down to the driver? And I'll have to... I'm so sorry, my love. Could you move your... Thank you. Thank you very much. Can I go backwards a bit, Andy? We're on the bus. We're on bus number 68. We're heading for Euston Station. Now, obviously, I don't know about you, but obviously this, I'm supposed to put my back of my chair up against this. Now, I understand why. It's for health and safety reasons. However, if I do travel backwards, I'll be sick. So I always travel forwards because nobody wants to see you vomit, and at the same time, if I did, I'd probably set 500 passengers off at the same time, and then that would mean this bus would be off the road for 24 hours. So I firmly understand, but for me it just wouldn't work. Anyway, see you when we get off. Bye for now. Well, shock announcement. Bus drivers just announced that the actual bus is terminating at Russell Square a bit earlier than planned, and then we have to get off. We have to wait for another bus. No idea why. Andy, how does that sit with you? So I don't know what's happened. Somebody radioed through to him, so I don't think it's a bus error. I think it's possibly human error at the other end. Maybe they need him for something else. Okay, so we'll watch with interest. We're at Holborn Station at the minute, or just gone past. So we'll wait to see what happens when we get to Russell Square. Used to go there years ago. Good for books. Alright, speak to you guys later. Andy, say goodbye for now. Bye. You can tell he's interested and you can tell he's excited, can't you? See you later. Okay, so we reached, go down a bit. I'm not as tall as him. We reached our destination. We have just stopped and had a really lovely meal at the Green King IPA on Portland Street. And now we're heading for the hospital at Bolsover. Oh, gone down a little bit of a ditch. That's because I'm too busy looking at the camera and not looking where my wheels are going. That'll change me. They pop trees up all over the place. Obviously we can't film inside the hospital, nor would we want to. But for our journey back, we're going to try and go from King's Cross. Now obviously, never having done that, we're being told by the internet it's accessible. So we're going to give it a go.
And it's 30 minutes?
No, 28 minutes. Andy, they do like to see your face too, you know.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. Go up a bit and point down.
So I'll be here, look. I'll be here.
So it's 28 minutes for the journey back, which is fine because we're not in any rush, and my appointments, literally one's at 4 and one's at 5:15, so we're not going to be in any rush because it will be rush hour traffic, so we'll be lucky. Yeah, all the way back to Waterloo. So if we're nowhere near the rush hour traffic, it's better really. Okay guys, that's over and out for us at the minute, and we will speak to... Oh yes, yeah, because there is actually 2 bays. If you point out it's the Royal National Orthopaedic, you literally only get this bay and this bay. Yeah, there's only 2. No, the last one's an ambulance. So there is, 2, 3. And would you believe it, on the one day that we don't have the car, there's empty spaces. Now that never happens. So therefore...
We've got to come up here Wednesday morning.
Yeah, we have to bring the car. Has to be ready for Wednesday morning. Okay, see you later guys. London Underground, going on the Piccadilly line, and then we're changing over to the Silver Line to get to Waterloo at Green Park. So And as you can see, the place is packed completely. So it's going to be interesting. Watch this space. Okay, so this time we're on the Jubilee line. Before we were on the Piccadilly line. So it's a real chuckle at the minute. Thanks to the wonderful staff down here at TfL. They've got us on off the trains we need to be on. So, and this one is nowhere near as busy as the others. Thank God.
This station is
Because otherwise it's like crammed in like sardines.
Circle and District line. Exit here for Westminster Abbey and Houses of Parliament.
The next one's ours for Waterloo. Well guys, after doing Piccadilly line, the Jubilee line, we are finally on the one from Waterloo to Guildford. Sadly we couldn't film on and off either of the Jubilee line or the Piccadilly line. It was crammed like sardines. So even though on one of them we had to have a ramp across because the gap was too big, there just wasn't time to film it. So I'm so sorry about that. We found it was on the Piccadilly line. I couldn't have got across. My wheels would have gone down the gap between the trains. And so we let the first one go. And by the time the second one pulled in, he had enough time to get the ramp out to get across. So if you approach one of the guards, they'll always help you. I have to say that the underground staff have been exceptional. Ellie, Luke, and two of the others who I didn't capture their names helped us get from A to B, from lift to lift, up and down, like a yo-yo, and then obviously out the other side. The staff here, we've always found, have been so good, and it's no different here. They got us on the train really quickly, and somebody will be meeting us at the other end of Guildford. So it was a really good journey. I have to say, and Andrew will say it as well, from both of us, even though it was a really trying trip and stressful, wasn't it, Andy? Turn it round. I've got to tell you, if you could have heard him, if he'd have been on camera, F Factor had nothing on him because he was swearing like a trooper. We met the most wonderful young man who you will have seen at the beginning of the video. I believe his name was Liam, who was travelling up to Great Ormond Street and obviously had to negotiate the trains just like we did. And he obviously couldn't do his chair himself, his mum pushed him. Lovely people, really genuinely lovely people, and I really hope everything goes okay for you, Liam. Yeah, for the rest of the time now, we are just safely going into Guildford, and obviously Andy will film me getting off the other end, and then that will finally be us. So, from Joe, that's it for our epic journey to London and back. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video. So like, comment and subscribe, and we hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed some of the Christmas bits too. Take care, till the next time, bye for now.
Please.